What's good, people? So, let me read something to you guys. So, we were talking, because I do lives on TikTok with a group of people, man, and we have a great time. We were talking about boxing. And we were talking about people are always talking about how Floyd only cares about the money. And I'm like, Floyd is smarter than all these fools. Anybody that tells you they're not fighting for the money, I guarantee you, I can pull up receipts and make them put their foot in their mouth because they're full of shit. They've gotten to a point where they know their value is not what it used to be. So yeah, you can't focus on something that you know that you're not worth. And I said, it's a business. It's always been a business. But people will always try to talk to you about all this. Oh, back in the day, they fought for the love. No, it wasn't for no love. That's what they say in front of that camera. And I don't care even if a portion of their career, they were doing it for the love. It was still always for the money. If you have mouths to feed, you have bills to pay, you're gonna choose a hobby? Because that's what it would be. If I'm not getting paid for it, that would be like I get up every morning and I'm out my fucking house 5 o'clock in the morning just to fucking go do a hobby? What the fuck am I gonna feed my family with and pay my bills with? This is a fucking job. The difference is a person that takes pride in their work don't want just the money. They want to fight and win. But at the same time, it's always people who are not in a position than somebody is that's excelling at what they do to say, if it was me, I'd do this and that, or that guy's this and that, right? And it's like I said, Sugar Ray Robinson, he didn't love boxing. He never enjoyed boxing. You know, I heard him say that. This one dude, let me read what he said. Yeah. Yo, Aries, for real, man. You're a real one. I've always respected you. You've always been on point with what you say. But I know on this one, listen to what he said. You're protecting Floyd. First of all, Floyd had nothing to do with the conversation at this point. Well, he did, but what I'm saying is this was about fighters in general. And we're saying, they're always saying Floyd, like he's the only fucking fighter that wants to make money. Okay, they're protecting Floyd, and I know for a fact, now listen at this. I know for a fact, Ray Robinson never said he doesn't like boxing, doesn't love boxing. That man had almost 200 professional fights, and there's no way that you can fight the way he did and not love the sport. And I'm willing to bet that on my 2-year-old daughter who's struggling with cancer. This is coming from the words of a man who thinks he's right because of assumptions and because he have the Burt Sugars of the world, you have the Teddy Atlases of the world, the Max Kellermans of the world, yes, the Roy Joneses of the world, all of the people that want to tell you how everybody who did it fought for the love of the sport. They didn't care about money. They didn't care. They love the sport. You can't go in here and do this and not love it. You can't. And I'm like, man, you full of shit. And I said, in my response to him, I said, I plain and simple, I said, well, let me say this to you. I said, it's too bad that all of a sudden you reference me as a real one, which is nothing but facts. But now all of a sudden I'm lying to prove a point to protect Floyd. That's it. So let me say this before I delete and block you. First off, this has nothing to do with Floyd as far as me protecting anything. I said, this is about logic and reason and truth. I said, now, fuck you for that. 2, you're an asshole for even putting your daughter in the mix of this. Now, I don't believe in superstition, so nothing's going to happen to your daughter because of your ignorance. I said, but I'm going to show you something, and then you're the fuck out of here. And this is exactly what I showed him.
I've never enjoyed boxing. It's just a business with me, and I guess I know I've never enjoyed it. It reminds me of the old, something barbaric. two people get in a pit and they throw money at them and they fight.